Decision 2016, we're just under 2 weeks away from Election Day, and NBC 26 is helping you learn more about the candidates. Over the next 2 nights, we'll introduce you to the 2 men vying for the 8th Congressional District seat left open by Reed Ribble. First is Democratic candidate and Outagamie County Executive Tom Nelson. NBC 26's Marissa DiCandido sat down with him to learn more about his platform.
You have said that you want to strengthen Social Security, so if elected, what would you do specifically to help Wisconsin seniors?
I go back about 10 years ago when I was sitting at the Willow Ridge Nursing Home in Amory, Wisconsin with Grandpa Nelson. And in kind of an offhand way, he said, you know, Thomas, if you ever get to Washington, if you do nothing else, do all you can to save and strengthen Social Security. Here in Northeast Wisconsin, there are about 150,000 SSI beneficiaries. I believe that we need to save and strengthen Social Security. I believe that people who are making $118,000 and more, that they should pay more into Social Security. Right now, if you make beyond $118,000, you contribute nothing more into Social Security. People who make, 2.5 times the average household income in Northeast Wisconsin should contribute more to this.
In Northeast Wisconsin, it's largely working class, middle class families. What would you do representing the 8th Congressional District to help those families continue to thrive in Northeast Wisconsin?
There's a few things we can do. I'll name 3. First of all, trade. Trade is also a really big issue in this. I introduced this issue on primary day about 2.5 months ago. And I talked about this issue because Wisconsin is the #4 manufacturing district in the country. 70,000 manufacturing jobs are home to the 8th Congressional District. Northeast Wisconsin, more than most parts of the country, have been devastated by bad trade deals negotiated behind closed doors in Washington. We know that bad trade deals are a really bad deal for Northeast Wisconsin workers, so we don't just need a member of Congress that is going to vote against the Trans-Pacific Partnership and hopefully other bad trade deals, but will be a leading national voice where we can shift the conversation away from free trade and onto the policies that are going to shore up, that are going to support good-paying American manufacturing jobs. That's one area. Another area is the minimum wage. Raising the minimum wage would go a long way in having upward pressure, not just on wages for people making minimum wage, but higher up the income ladder. The third area, and this is kind of near and dear to me, paid family medical leave. We are the only industrialized country left in the world that doesn't have some form of paid family medical leave.
Switching gears a little bit now, another issue, border security, immigration reform. Where do you stand on those issues, taking into account the fact that a lot of Wisconsin's agricultural business relies on workers coming from other countries?
I think border security is absolutely key. We have to do all we can to strengthen our borders. Now that can mean a number of things. That means that we can continue to build on the existing infrastructure. We can add security forces. We need to make sure that we look at reforming the H-2A visa. I think that's the name of the visa. And right now, the system is not working. And I've talked to farmers, and they continue to have this issue. And if we solve that problem, not only will that redound to the benefit of those dairy farmers, but an entire industry.